This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. The finishing touches on a season for both of these teams comes in the Military Bowl. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So North Carolina's offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to go up top on second down. That's caught. It's Washington. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ship.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Tulane's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Let's take a look for the first time in this one at Jamari McClure. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Hit as he throws, and he gets it away.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The give. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the gun, the running back has it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. They're working that left side. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. The tag. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sells the run, wants to pass. And that one's too high, out of bounds. Complete.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Hill. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's McClure. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone is on that
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. First play of the period, 1st down here. Sells the run, looking to pass. Caught, it's Lewis. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Trying to run, it's McClure. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Hits the hole. It's McClure. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. It's complete to the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're all over him. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Left side is Thurman. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stepping to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a win.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Out wide right, it's McClure. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Gives it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Snags it and he's open. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, on that 3rd down, the running back did a great job. He set up the screen, caught the ball, turned around, located his blocks downfield so he knew exactly where to go to pick up the first.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Holds on, it's Hill. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
I've been impressed with this defense today, guys. Just really good job of being physical. And you've seen it show up on the defensive line with linebackers, with safeties. Everybody doing a great job filling gaps, understanding discipline, and being where they're supposed to be. Really strangled this running game for this Hill.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Ooh. Using his legs, it's McClure. Driven back. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Fires to the middle. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And here comes the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Swings it out to his running back. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field.
And now the ball is knocked free. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his back, and they averted disaster on that one.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but...
He's going for a big play downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the 2nd half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Catching up with North Carolina's head coach coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with 1 route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. Looking for room. It's McClure. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Makes a grab for a big play. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Just barely got rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time, he's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He's looking to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Immediately fires to the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Tulane just a few inches away, might take a shot on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's McClure. Defense all over him.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll stop him right there on the return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He's changing the play. From the gun, looking for a man. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Rushes on. And they got him. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels! And the pummeling has started. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Offense in a bunch formation. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He'll get rid of it. In traffic, it's Lewis. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Drops back on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Finds his target. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
The Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They were all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man, and he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Needs it. Got some green grass. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Somehow got the screen into that traffic. quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense showing blitz here. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And now on second down for this offense. Keeps it himself. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Looking for a crease. It's McClure. North Carolina will call it second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to the...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. They get to him as he throws. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Bunch formation for these receivers. Finds his man on the RPO. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Long way to go on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They want that clock to run. Fights off a defender. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Ship. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Tar Heels will have it first and 10. Finds his man. Open space at the 25. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. Fresh center downs going to the air. Under pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulane.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.